Good afternoon, students. My name is Teacher Vannak. I will be your social studies teacher. First of all, I just want to welcome you all for joining me in class today. And today is Friday, the 9th, October 2020. And today we're going to be studying in Unit 8, pages 63 to 64. And in that unit, we are going to be learning about Independence Day. So, Independence Day, what do we do to celebrate Independence Day? Here in Srok Khmer, I hear we go to the National Monument in Phnom Penh and light the torch over there. But from my experience with Independence Day back in America, which is on July 4th, we normally have a family gathering, barbecues, and when evening comes around, they shoot fireworks up into the sky. But Cambodia, it's a little different. I really don't know about it that much, but all I know is a lot of people gather over there at the Washington Monument. So Independence Day, we know that's a day that it's almost like a birthday for our country, Cambodia. So to know Independence Day, we got to learn about independence. Okay, so what does independence mean? Independence, it means to be free from outside control. So in other words, independence means nobody can control you. You're on your own. You're by yourself. You're allowed to do as you please. So that's what independence is, okay? And freedom. Freedom, it's you're allowed to be free to do or say what you want. So freedom is just like you can do anything or say what you want and nobody can punish you for it. Okay? And another word that I want you to know is protectorate. Again, protectorate. Okay? And what that means is a country controlled by a more powerful country. Okay? So in the text that you guys are about to read, I'm going to explain to you this a little bit. Independence. I understand that Cambodia, they gained their independence back in, November 9th in 1953. And to gain their independence, we had to go to war with France. Okay? And we did eventually win the war. And after we won the war, that's when we gained our independence and freedom from France. So France no longer controlled Cambodia. So Cambodia, on that day, November 9th, 1953, that's when Cambodia was its own nation. So, in other words, it's the birthday of Cambodia, November 9th, 1953, okay? So, protectorate, Cambodia was once a protectorate, so meaning France used to rule Cambodia. Okay, they had their rules that Cambodia people had to follow. So that's when King Norodom wanted to have his people free from that. So he gathered his people to go fight the French people, and we did win the war. And again, that's why we gained our independence and freedom. Okay, and most countries, they don't have Independence Day. Okay, so they're not as fortunate as some countries like Cambodia, America, Mexico. So those countries, they're free to do and say as they want, and they're allowed to make their own laws, and other countries can't come in and tell them what to do, okay? All right, now moving along to key words. These key words I want you to know because it'll help you understand the text when you read it. Okay, number one, anniversary. Okay, again, anniversary. Okay, meaning it's a special day we celebrate once a year. So basically, anniversary is like, say for example, birthday. Once a year we celebrate, okay? Okay, and number 2, Civil War. Again, Civil War. Okay, that's a war between citizens of the same country. So Civil War is not the same as war. Civil War means same people in the country fighting against each other. Okay? And number 3, ceremony. Again, ceremony. To celebrate an event. So ceremony, we're celebrating an event. So say like your birthday, it's like a ceremony, okay? And number 4, citizen. Again, citizen. Okay, native of a country. So if you, for an example, was born in Cambodia, you're a citizen of Cambodia. So it's a person living in that country is considered a citizen. Okay, and moving on to number 5, harmony. Again, harmony. To live in peace or to get along with each other, okay? So harmony, everybody is living in peace together with no problems or trouble, okay? Now moving on to your task, I want you to read page, let me see, page 63 right here. But I just want you to read part A, okay? So part A right here, I don't know if you can see it. Part A, and stop right there, and I will post you the questions I want you to answer. And then after that, we can continue reading in task 2, okay? Okay, everybody, go ahead and start reading, and drop me a text when you're done reading, okay? And I'll see you in clip 2. Thank you. Hello students, and welcome back to Social Studies. I want to thank you for submitting me your answers for the questions I had for you. So this clip I'm just going to review on what you just read. So Independence Day, again, it's Cambodia's birthday, you know, the nation's birthday. It became its own nation. So on the 9th of November, that's when Cambodia people celebrate their independence. And why? That's because we were freed from the French. Because like I mentioned in video 1, Cambodia was a protectorate from the French. And we were under their control for 90 years, from 1863 until November 9th, 1953. Okay? So we know that people struggled when we were under their control, and it was hard to make a living. People had to pay taxes and on all kinds of stuff, like the stuff that they own, like animals and even their pets. And when we were under their control, we had to go, if we wanted to learn the Khmer literature, we had to go to temples, or pagodas. That's where we had to go to learn Cambodian language, because at that time, France, they wanted us to learn French, and that was the only thing that they wanted us to learn. So with that, King Notre Dame, he led our people to go fight the French people. And when we went to war, we did win the war. And we became our own nation again, like back in, we became our own nation in 1953, okay? And it says right here, on November 9th, 1953, that's when Cambodia gained its independence. So again, in other words, that's when we were freed from the French people. Okay, now going on to task 2. Task 2, I want you to finish reading page 63, but read part B, okay, all the way through. And then I want you to, for your task, answer page 64, part A and part B, okay? And when you're done with that, let me know. And I have another task for you. Okay? All right, I'll see you in clip 3. Thank you. Hello class, and welcome back to Social Studies. So for our last clip, we're just going to review on what we've learned today, okay? So we know Independence Day is a day. It's Cambodians' birthday, okay? So that's what Independence Day is. And independence, it means to be free from outside control. And Cambodia, we gained our independence in 1953 on November 9th, right? Okay. And freedom comes along with independence. So freedom, we're allowed to do or say what we want, and we cannot be punished for saying something that's on our mind. So that's what freedom is. And protectorate, we learned that protectorate, it means to be controlled by a more powerful country. Like I mentioned in video 1, Cambodia was a protectorated country back then. We were ruled by the French people. Okay? And let's move along to your homework. Your homework, I want you to write me 2 paragraphs on what you and your family do for Independence Day, okay? So class, I enjoyed having you in class today. Please submit me your homework by next Friday, and if you have any questions or anything, you could text me on Telegram, okay? All right, it was nice seeing you guys. I'll see you next Friday. You guys have a good weekend, be safe, and bye-bye.